Are you worried about how iOS 15's impact on open rates affects your email deliverability? Well, you shouldn't be. Omnisend has you covered. Today we'll show you 10 quick ways you can ensure your list stays clean and active so you can maintain or improve your email deliverability after iOS 15, which is now. But before we begin, be sure to click the subscribe button on our YouTube page so you don't miss other helpful videos just like this one. Let's jump in. Here are 10 ways to improve your email deliverability after iOS 15. Number 1, segment contacts by clicks. iOS 15 was released last fall, resulting in an unnatural increase in open rates. For email programs using open rate as a monitor for email list health, this presents some challenges. Instead of using it as the primary metric to segment the most active contacts, marketers should be using it as a secondary metric in favor of email clicks. As a marketer, by focusing on clicks, you can better understand how your emails correlate with engagement and conversions. The more engagement you have with your emails, the more ISPs like Google and Yahoo like you. Number 2, track purchase behavior. What's more engaging than a click? How about a purchase? Purchasing is the highest form of engagement, so make sure you're tracking purchase behavior and adjusting your marketing accordingly. I recommend creating automated post-purchase messaging and even consider suppressing recent purchasers from upcoming promotions when it may make sense to do so. Remember, ISPs love high engagement. Keep them clicking, keep them purchasing, and keep them engaged. Number 3, track website activity. While opens are a few steps removed from a purchase, they are nonetheless a good indication of how active your subscribers are or how interesting your content is. But after iOS 15, what are we supposed to do? One way to get similar feedback is by tracking website activity. People who visit your website have indicated some level of interest in your products or services and are likely willing to hear from you. By tracking activity on your online store, you can automate highly relevant browse and product abandonment messages. In 2021, these messages saw conversion rates greater than 800%, better than standard promotional campaigns. Number 4, segment by subscription date. Sunsetting is the process of gradually unsubscribing contacts from your list after periods of inactivity. Before iOS 15, this relied heavily on open rates. After iOS 15, marketers should find different ways to identify inactive subscribers. One way is to start creating segments based on subscription date. Older contacts will likely become inactive than newer subscribers, and you can start sending out automations or campaigns based on these segments. Remember, monitoring click and purchase behavior in addition to subscription date can tell you about your subscribers' engagement, so be sure to combine all data points when determining who is and isn't active. This brings us to number 5. Number 5, sunset with clicks. After identifying unengaged contacts using the data points discussed, it'll be time to run a re-engagement campaign. You can do this by sending your subscribers an email or two, asking if they still want to receive communications from you. If they do, they will have to click on the message. While it's always hard to say goodbye, recipients that don't engage with your content are ultimately a waste of your time, energy, and money. Number 6, validate your contacts and clean your list. It's important to keep your list clean in order to avoid any sort of spam traps or invalid email addresses, both of which can negatively impact your sender reputation. At least once per year, we recommend you use a list cleaning service to flush your list of potential trouble spots. Now, Omnisend offers list cleaning services right inside the platform, but you can also use a third-party tool to accomplish this if you so wish. During this process, you can validate your contacts to ensure the email addresses don't pose any medium or high risks to your reputation. Number 7, use a double opt-in. Using a double opt-in is one great way to ensure that the email addresses used to sign up for your email program are actually real. With a double opt-in, the recipient signs up for your email, which is the first opt-in, then have to confirm their subscription through a confirmation email sent to the address given, which is a second opt-in. While you may lose a few subscribers during this process, you'll find those who confirm their opt-in to be more engaged. Number 8, run inbox placement checks. In order to keep a finger on the pulse of your deliverability, you should periodically run inbox placement checks. One way to do this is to create a small list of email addresses and monitor where they're landing in your inbox, promotions tab, which is not a bad thing, or the spam folder. While this can't provide you with 100% accuracy, you'll get a general idea of the performance of your email sends and the placement in your subscribers' inboxes. Number 9, increase content clickability. As we discussed, now that you're focusing more on clicks, you need to add and optimize clickable elements inside of your emails. Some ways to do this are to ensure your calls to action are prominent and obvious and all images are clickable, and include secondary content such as enticing product recommendations, clickable customer testimonials, and social media links. Finally, don't forget about those behavior-based automated emails. They generate 300% more clicks than standard promotional messages, so it only makes sense to implement as many as you can. Number 10, keep an eye on bad metrics. Last but certainly not least, keep an eye out for the bad metrics including spam complaints, unsubscribes, and hard and soft bounces. While it's common to have all of these when you send a campaign, if you have a truly healthy and clean list, these metrics should remain low. If you notice some changes with these metrics, you should double check your contacts for any anomalies. Some reasons for an increase in negative metrics could be that you recently made a drastic change in your content or rebranding, significantly increased your send cadence, or were a victim of a spam bot. A double opt-in can help protect you here. These negative metrics can really impact your deliverability, so you should be pretty fast in reacting to changes that you do notice. While it may have seemed scary at the time, iOS 15 has given email marketers a renewed focus on what matters: subscriber engagement. By following these 10 tips, creating engaging content, and maintaining good list hygiene, you can ensure your email marketing program will be set up for the inbox and success. Be sure to go to the video description, click the link, sign up for a free Omnisend account, and join the 70,000 other brands that trust Omnisend to help them grow.